Tar and feathers. Then join hand in hand, brave Americans all. By uniting we stand, by dividing we fall. The colonists had rejoiced too soon. In 1767, Parliament passed the Townshend Acts. These placed high taxes on tea, cloth, and other British goods. Americans were furious. "We won't pay," angry men shouted. "We won't buy anything from Britain." Colonial women refused to wear British cloth or serve tea. Instead, they made rough homespun cloth and drank coffee smuggled in from the Dutch West Indies. Patriotic women swore never to marry a man who bought British goods. And the Sons of Liberty vowed a horrible revenge against anyone who defied the boycott. Tar and feathers. They stripped the offender, poured hot tar over him, and then, to make him look ridiculous, emptied a feather pillow over his head. Feathers stuck to the black tar. The screaming man was carried out of town on a wooden rail and dumped in a ditch. Soon, almost no one would buy British goods. The British and Americans were already furious at each other when an American ship, the Liberty, was seized by British customs agents on a charge of smuggling. The Liberty was owned by John Hancock, a rich Boston merchant who supported the Sons of Liberty. The news spread quickly. Men raced to the docks, a fight broke out, and the customs agents were beaten up. The British government was outraged at the news. Parliament voted to send troops to get the Americans back under control. In 1768, a squadron of British warships sailed into Boston Harbor. 700 redcoats marched ashore and pitched their tents on Boston Common. Let's look. So this was that picture of tarring and feathering. And what this picture does not show is that tar, this is really that hot material that they use to pave streets with and to seal up barrels with. It's a very hot liquid, and it's very painful. And I think they talk about it in this inset here. Being tarred and feathered was a horrible torture. It was feared so much that the Sons of Liberty had only to send a cold ball of tar and feathers to someone in order to terrify him. He would change his behavior or leave town at once. The finest cloth and needles were made in England. When American women decided to boycott English goods, they held spinning bees. The cloth they made was coarse and unattractive, but they wore it proudly. Since black cloth could be purchased only from Britain, almost everyone stopped wearing black clothes, even to funerals. Instead, a black armband was worn over a person's regular clothes. We still actually have that tradition today. If you don't have black clothes, if you want to honor the dead, you can wear a black armband, just like that.